Williams right now. Can you talk about how much he's progressed since last year?
When I first got here as a freshman, I really didn't, talk to a lot of offensive players. But as the older I get and the longer I'm here, I get to know a lot of offensive players. And Michael, he's one of them. And he's really a good guy. He's always competing every time he goes out, and just always working hard.
Just talk about offensively. Last year you guys faced Jeff and Snead, more of a pocket passer. Now they got Masoli, more can run the ball, more for dual threat. Just talk about the challenge of facing their offense and trying to shut down Masoli.
They're a real good offense. After watching so much film on them, they got a lot of weapons that we got to go out and play great defense. But they're a real good offense, and we got to work hard this week on getting our keys and just controlling what we can control.
How much fundamentals are being talked about this week after there were some tackling issues, some fundamental breakdowns?
Just back to the basics, back to square one, starting all over, just like camp, back to day one.
How frustrating was the third down, not being able to get off that field Saturday?
It wasn't frustrating. It was just one thing we didn't do. We know now what we got to do and how we got to do it, and everything happened for a reason. We're just gonna take it and run with it.
Nico, the three SEC games that y'all have played so far, all three teams have been able to put together a really big opening drive, 60, 75 yards. Obviously, you stopped the Florida drive that got all the way to the goal line, but Arkansas and South Carolina both punched one in right at the start of the game. Talk about turning that around a little bit, and what does it take for the defense maybe to start getting off to a better start?
We just gotta focus, better focus, and just gotta do our assignment. We just gotta do our job. Each player gotta take responsibility among themselves and just do what they gotta do to be successful on defense, and that's one thing we gotta do.
Has the intensity been a little short starting the game on defense?
No, it's not intensity. It's just like I said, just everybody gotta do their job, and that's what we're working towards now.
Do you get a sense that there's some lessons learned? I mean, how sharp has the last 2 days been?
Yeah, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from the Arkansas game, and we learned even more from this game. And just like I said, it happened for a reason, and we're gonna learn from it and hope it don't happen again.
Marcel was talking about they came out and kind of got out so quickly, punched you in the mouth and got there, and you guys weren't able to necessarily get back in the game, so to speak. What would you say about that?
Yeah, that's gonna be every team. Every team come out ready to play us, because we Alabama, but they came out high intensity, just like Florida, just like Arkansas. Everybody we play, and that's just something gonna happen. We just gotta control it better than we did the last game, and should be okay.
We going to see a little bit more of you this week?
I hope so. Just going to practice and working. That's all I can control.
Talk about how Chris Jordan's coming along.
Yeah, he got a little hamstring thing from a while back, but he's coming along strong. His practice today a lot better, so we should be okay.
How about Courtney?
Courtney, he's getting there.
Michael was talking about Willie out there catching one-handed passes. Did you see any of that?
Nah, I'd be so focused on defense. Coach Saban have us so focused with the defense that we don't have time to look at the offense.
Looks like Blake Sims had number 8 on scouting for Masoli. Is it nice to have an athlete like that can mimic somebody who can get out of the pocket and do damage with the scrambles?
Yeah, Blake helps out a lot. I think he broke me down today once or twice, but by having athletes like Blake, and it's a lot of other players, but having them, it makes a real big difference. Having a scout team to carry out that role during practice, and it should be easier during the game. We should be used to it by the game time. But
Some of the other players, they were talking about some of the comments that the Ole Miss players have made, that you guys got exposed and they were going to be able to beat you and different things like that. And the other guys have said, we don't listen to that kind of stuff. We don't read the newspaper. But how does that make you feel personally?
Just like they said, we don't look into it. Only thing we can do is control what we do, and that's one thing Coach Saban preached to us, and that's one thing we take control of, and that's what we do. Just do what we can control.
Does it make you mad at all? Does it make you want to go out there and knock somebody's head off on Saturday?
Yeah, we just, like I said, we gonna have intensity, but just be just got to see. Wait and see.
You guys seemed to thrive last year playing with a chip on your shoulder for a while. Is the chip back?
I don't think we lost it. We just got so many new players that, you know, I think now we know what we're playing for, you know. So just it's always been there. It's just now we really understand now.
One more for Nico.
Can you get a sense of just some more cohesion, I guess? You know, like you said, it is a bunch of new guys. Is it a better sense of coming together?
We came a long way. We can't compare this defense to last year's defense because we had a lot of good players last year. We got a lot of good players this year. But we just got to come together as a team, as a unit. And we have came together as a team and a unit, but, you know, it's just certain things we got to squeeze out, that little wrinkles here and there, but we should be okay.